What's up, everybody? I am Steve, and with me, as always, is D. And you're watching Conversations with Cabys, the only show on the internet that takes Adelitas Way through fire of the gods to light the torch. What up, D?
What up, man? That was clever. I like that.
This is the New Music Sunday dose, the second edition of New Music Sunday. We're just gonna go through some fucking new bands in our genre, the alternative rock genre. I don't know, whatever the fuck our genre is, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit of metal in there, maybe.
I guess there's some metal. I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter.
It's a,
This we have a
it's a
fluid genre.
compilation of genres. It's a genre compilation of stuff.
We have a we're fluid. We're genre fluid. We're a bit
Genre
progressive.
fluid.
We're a bit progressive over here. At Conversations with KPs. We're genre fluid. We I don't like to be constrained down, but this particular one is a little more heavier, I guess. Um, we're gonna start out with the first person in that intro, Adelitas Way. They've been around for a minute. Um, there's a song. Oh, the first song we'll talk about, "Sick," and I'm pretty sure probably everybody's heard this one. I mean, it's been on freaking YouTube since 2011. Had 5 million views almost. So, it's been around the block a bit.
Yeah, that song "Sick" was their single off of the album "Homeschool Valedictorian," which was their
Right.
second album, which
Yeah.
came out in 2011.
2011. And they're a band from
2011.
Vegas, formed in '06. Toured with pretty much everybody. They've been like the side stage band on every festival, and they've been around the block. They've been doing it for a minute. Um, had some commercial success with TV and WWE wrestling, SmackDown, and had some songs there, so that's fun.
Ooh, wrestling.
Wrestling. Um, but yeah, so "Sick" is a song that's really good. I like the hookiness to it. The hook is very nice, and it's, I don't know, it's just good, jazzy kind of a hook. It's kind of nice in this genre, in the
Yeah,
heavy
it's a
genre.
kind of a throwback to the beginning of what they came out with. Some of their early stuff because they've still been putting out records apparently all the way up till this last year.
Right. Which one are you still hungry? Is that what you're saying? The
Oh,
next track,
sick. Still
"Sick."
talking
Yeah,
about sick.
yeah. The one that's it's good. It's good. And then,
It's a,
but
it's a
everybody's heard
good
that one
song.
probably. Everybody's heard that one. It had quite a bit of commercial success. The new stuff though that came out with this latest album, and again, like D said, they had some albums in between here and there. Yeah, two albums, I guess, in between "Sick" and the next track, "Still Hungry," which is uh, I dig it. It's good. It's more digital though. I see a lot more of the digital side in this song more than I do in say "Sick." "Sick's" more like just a regular old rock jam,
Hmm.
and this one and the next one seem more um, produced, I guess. There's a background track. There's, you know what I mean. Like it's more than what was in kind of the purest of the first track.
Yeah, this is what it takes. We're talking about.
"Still Hungry." Both "This Is What It Takes" and "Still Hungry." Both of them are both tracks that kind of have that new digital side of it. And is that the way it's, because there's a contemplation here, because it's in this and it's in a couple of the others we're going to talk about. And is that like the new trend? Is that so? You remember in the 2000s when every hard rock band got a DJ?
Hmm.
They got somebody on the turntable. It's
Like
like,
it's like once Lincoln Park or like once Head PE or once whoever came first. Like
well, I
once they
mean,
started throwing it in the mix.
Biscuit,
Beastie Boys.
Limp Biscuit, with DJ Lethal, and Lincoln Park probably with Mr. I. Isn't he Mr. I? Isn't that his name?
You talk about like when they did like
No, not that
early
one. No, that's different. What's the fucking their DJ's name? Regardless, forgot it. Linkin Park's DJ, like their guy, so their guy on the turntable. Like that was that requirement in the 2000s. Like every fucking when you went into a recording companies to get production, the producer would automatically, oh, well, I know this DJ we should throw on there. It's kind of the
Yeah.
similar thing in the mid 2010s when Skrillex got real popular, so we had to add dubstep to all fucking songs.
Yeah, I mean, even Incubus, you can take that they them too.
Right. Well,
I mean,
yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying it's that there were bands that were good that had it, but that became a trope because those bands were good and had it. And is
right.
that the trope we're coming into in the new 20s?
Like it's just more of a trend thing. Like, okay, this band, I think, like almost like when you manage a boy band or whatever. Like, oh, this band needs like a fifth wheel or DJ. We need somebody else to throw in the mix.
Right, so we need a background track now. Because our drummers can't stay on beat anyway. Like, everybody, the band can't form as a band, really, right? We can't play together really great as a band. So we need a click track anyhow. So we're going to have a click. If we have a click, we might as well have a backing track because I got to fucking do that work anyhow. So let's just fucking record some fucking digital drums and some shit that none of you fucking play on the keyboard. And rather than paying another keyboardist to do all the work live and actually become a band, we'll just have a background track. Is that the trend? Is that what we're doing? Is that what production is
Right.
doing? Just think about that as we roll through this. But overall, the songs are good. I feel like "Sick"
Here,
is probably a better track.
here we go. Yes, I agree with that. I have some comments about the other song there, though. What it takes, and even maybe Still Hungry.
Right. They're not
So
lyrically great.
the lyrically what it takes. I don't like the lyrics at all. Super repetitive and not good quality lyrics.
And that hook
Uh,
doesn't work. Like you think it should work. Because, like, eyes on the prize, yeah, this is what it takes. Eyes on the prize, brr, 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 brr. Like
yeah,
you're like, that should work. Like that's because most songs are written in kind of a nomenclature kind of a way, like in like phrases that are used throughout, like pop culture phrases. So that's what's familiar to the ear, and that's generally what's in hooks, and that's what we like a lot of times in a lot of tracks, right? So eyes on the prize, that should, like, we say that, people say that, that's a phrase, like you should dig on that, like that should be pleasing to the ear and you should do it. But this is a prime example of a song that where that can kick your ass when you use one of these pop culture phrases, right? These phrases that we use in everyday speech in a
in the
way
wrong
that
way.
sucks.
Yeah,
Like, frankly, it fucking sucks. It's not pleasing to the ear at all. He's not the right. It's not presented in the right way. It's not like maybe if you would have extended it out where it was more of it's on the prize or something different like jazz that didn't. I don't know how you can make that sound good with that particular person's voice in that key, but some producer somewhere should just fuck the backing track and fix that because it's
yeah,
not good. It isn't. It's like where was the production there? Because you've
and,
obviously overproduced all these songs, right? You've probably got three producers in the fucking studio just fucking around with the tracks. Why the fuck aren't
yep.
they making it better? You know what I
And
mean?
that's exactly brings me to my second bullet point about this song and them overall from what I've heard. And I don't know if this is just in their defense. I don't know if it's the quality of the stream or the quality of the actual file on YouTube that's not good, or if it is in fact the way indeed it was recorded on the album. As exactly what I'm hearing on YouTube when I'm listening to these songs. So that's the only thing I'll give them in the variable in their defense. If it's what I'm hearing whenever I play the song on YouTube is exactly how it sounds in the album, then what I'm about to say is accurate.
Okay, throw it out, lay it out. D. Ba, ba, ba. They've been to D court. Verdict?
So lacking production quality overall. And I mean that from every level. Like so first of all, the bass in this song, what it takes overpowers everything. The bass guitar
Right.
overpowers every other
So mix
person
is
in the
shit.
band.
So the mix
The
is
mix
shit.
the mix is terrible. and then it sounds like it's so overly processed that it's actually lost quality in the production back end. Like
It's
the actual.
lost the range. It's lost like literally the kilohertz range, I feel like. So you don't get peaks and valleys at all. It's a very streamlined and chunky. We're getting like in a real song, you know, you have your actual peaks, you know. This is very plateauy. Like it's been over processed, straight up. 100%.
Yeah.
And I think the mixing is a product of over processing. Because
And I find this consistent throughout the songs that we listen to with from them.
agreed, 100%, fucking for sure. And I wanted to open with a turd. I'll be honest with you, and not a turd. Like let's not shit on the band. I mean, they're a fine. They're something needs to change though.
I enjoyed their song "Sick." I thought
Sick
it
is
was
a fantastic track, and
I
that's
thought it was a
before they were
decent rock
overproduced,
track.
as far as I'm concerned. I think that was before they were overproduced, because I think the mix is better on that track. I think it's not great mix, but I think it feels more early stage band mixing themselves than an overproduced mix. Because you find an overproduced mix, like something's going to be too hot generally in an overproduced mix, because that the person who does the mixing hasn't got the final cut till fucking the day before printing. You know what I'm saying? So he can't get the proper mix and play. So he has to go with what he's done previously, because he's mixed the son of a bitch probably 4 times, because 3 different producers have handed me 4 different fucking tracks, and you guys suck, right? Like, it's just a stressful nonsense when you have fucking 3 cooks in the kitchen plus the band.
Right.
I mean, it feels like an overproduced mess, and they need to fix that. Go back into the garage and learn how to make your own studio and do it your damn self, because it was better when it feels like you did.
Right. Or just take control of it again, and if you still remember, great. And,
right.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my criticism overall throughout them as a band. But we can continue on with the other songs. The next one, you said we talked a little bit about "Still Hungry."
Yeah, I mean, Still Hungry, and I mean, they're, like I said, I think we've touched on it enough. I think we did fine. I mean, it is what it is. They're decent tracks, like I said, overproduced, and it feels like that. Like I said, there's this background track that's this digital. It just makes it feel all digital, and I don't necessarily dig on that. I don't want that to be the new trend.
Yeah, I hear you there. I hear you.
We can move on to the next one though, if you want to. The next band. Next song, a band from one of our favorite breeding grounds of kick-ass fucking music, Omaha, Nebraska, where none other than 311 is hails from.
Indeed.
This band is Through Fire. They are a hard rock band, fairly new. Had an album come out in 2016, and an album just come out mid last year, July. Hard rock band for sure. I would call them hard rock, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe slight metal influence.
Yeah, some metal. First track we'll talk about is Let's Go Stronger, since that's the first track. That's the first single they released ever. So, Stronger was great. I dig it. I dig the way they structure their songs. The riff of this track is similar to Papa Roach's Between Angels and Insects. I think it's Angels and Insects. It's off the Infest album.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. A little bit of that. He has a little bit deeper voice, I think.
No. I'm talking about the riff. I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind. Continue.
I'm not talking about Vox. I'm strictly talking riff on Stronger. The song Stronger. It is similar to like Between Angels and Insects. I think it's Between Angels and Insects. It's something off of Infest, a track off of Infest. I can actually, I'll tell you, like even at the opener here, I'll play it for the audience here. Not this opening thing. I'll tell you when to go with it. 22. This right here, audience. This riff right here. That riff is very. That's. I want to. It feels like Between Angels and Insects. I could be wrong on that, but. The Vox, though. I mean, his vocals are great. The key that this cat sings in. This.
I don't. Last Resort.
Justin McCain. You think? Is it Last Resort? I would go with that. That's fair. Like,
I mean, no, I think you're right. The riff is actually probably more from Angels.
I think it's closer to that. But regardless, it's very Papa Roach and very early Papa Roach, which I dig. I'm not.
No, it is Last Resort. It is Last Resort.
It is Last Resort. Fair enough. I'm not knocking him for it. It's just very Papa Roach. It just doesn't have the distortion level that Last Resort has, or like it's not as. It sounds different than Last Resort. It sounds more like the way it comes in on Angels and Insects, but the riff is probably Last Resort's riff. Like, it feels very Papa Roach, like their first Infest album, Papa Roach.
It's definitely not the same at all.
It's no way. Yeah, I'm not saying they plagiarized in any fucking way. It's just,
but it has that feel.
It definitely has the feel, and I like that. That's good. Like, I'm not knocking them for that. But again, the way this cat sings, the key that they play in, like his Vox key is fucking great. And I would say it's probably like, and it feels like C or D, like middle C or D. Like he's right there in, it's old school. It's old school keys. Like it feels, we don't really get guys that sing in this key anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This higher register. But higher register with a growl, like with some, power and can scream and can do those kind of things.
I noticed that when he's singing and kind of doing the rasp, the rasp part of the voice, he's fairly deep in the range a little bit.
Sure.
Then when he actually starts to sing, it definitely goes up into the upper range.
Right, and, like his middle. Like his pocket key, like is in the like C or D, like higher than you would, because most guys are like B or even other side F. You know what I'm saying? Other side of the register F, like trying to be deep. It's cool. I dig it. It's interesting. I like it.
Yeah. I actually liked the song a lot stronger. This was a good track.
And it was, this is their debut fucking single. This is the first single they ever put out was that track. That's pretty fucking solid for something. I like the fact that they use "fuck that."
Yeah.
I like it.
Do it. Let the expletives fly.
Well, let them fly, but it doesn't sound forced or out of place. It just feels good. And it's like, fuck yeah. I mean, let's go. I like it. I like when you can, because it's coming from a person who writes, like, has written lyrics and has tried to write lyrics. It's hard sometimes to really add in expletives when you're pen to paper. It's easier if you're just jamming and shit. He's fucking ghosting out again. This guy, dude, he's got like a ghost up in his house. He's a producer as well. That's cool.
But yeah, no, this was definitely a solid track. I think these guys play pretty tight. Like this is
for sure.
This is a lot of staccato.
The band is fucking money. They are a band for sure. They're in the pocket all the time. Well, let's go to another track off the newer album. The newer album's called All Animal, and yes, we will get to that track in a second. But let's talk about this one first, called Medicine.
Yeah.
First off, the fucking clown nurses in the fucking video are freaky as shit. Just throwing it out there for anybody who's going to watch it from the link in the description, because them chicks is crazy looking. It's very The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Joker
style, and they, rather than being a dude, it's 4 chicks.
Joker dressed in the new nurse's uniform. That is
right. So again, I love the key. I love the fucking key. The key of the hook is fucking money in this song to me.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree. I totally agree.
it's just, again, he fucking sings like I fucking dig it. Like it's refreshing to have this range in rock again. I will, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Dig on it a lot. I will throw down, and it's a fucking great. It's a great track. The message in here is very. If you watch the video and listen and fucking listen to the lyrics of the song, the message to this song is fucking quite important and relevant and good. Take the and I think in order to say this message, some people would look at the lyrics to this song in particular and probably say that they're just mediocre. Like, there's not really anything difficult or um, loquacious about the lyrics. Um, but I think he did that because he was trying to really bring a message home here with what he was trying to say. Um, Again, the lyrics are great. I dig on the lyrics because of the message and because they're good, and it fits with the track. It flows. It's great. And I don't care how simple lyrics. I mean, I like fucking. There are so many fucking tracks from the '60s and '70s that are so like, come on. But it's a great riff, or it's a great track. So, the song is just really good. I will say though, the background digital sounds in like and I will play it for the audience. The background digital sounds um, sound like Starset Manifest. It's a keyboard playing. Yeah, that right there. That sounds like Starset Manifest, like something off of that. It's not the same. It's also not as digital. I think honestly that may be like a what are those Jamaican drums? The steel drums? Is it just called the steel drum? Is that just straight up called the steel drum? It sounds maybe on a steel drum or something like that. Potentially the tings of it, but it also could very well be digital as well. But regardless, it's a little filler add-in that could easily be done on keys. They just don't have a keyboardist, and I'm sure that's added after the fact, post. I would even wonder if they do that live. To be honest with you, if the guitarist doesn't go down and do some fill in the same key, you know what I mean? Because you could easily drop down and do that on the guitar, as well as the digital keyboard, whatever. Yeah, there are various instruments that could produce that same sound. So um,
For sure.
I dig it though, but that I found that interesting that they kind of drag some influence from Starset. Like that's really cool. Like if you even if you did it in by accident, and I mean it could be just mere coincidence, but I feel like they're in the same not in the same genre, but I mean they are kind of in the same genre. It's rock, heavy rock. Like Starset's probably not as I don't know what the hell you call Starset really, but I think maybe that's metalcore, something like that. So they're
Yeah,
all kind of
I think we put them in the heavy rock slash, you know, kind of light metal
yeah.
maybe.
I know where I put them. I feel like that's where they're at. Yeah, kind of heavy rock, but and which is similar to this. So I would think that maybe they would draw influence from that. I just find it interesting that that was there.
But
Um,
yeah, medicine, solid lyrics, great message, great delivery. Because the way, like you said, if you write them on paper, probably would just say mediocre or average at best. But when you hear him and the way he sings it, like yeah, it actually incites some emotion. It makes you
like
feel
you
the
get
message,
it. Yeah, you get it. It's good.
and it's catchy. It's catchy in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
My only little criticism about it would be is that there are certain times in this song and maybe throughout a couple others that like his voice gets to a certain range or a certain point and it becomes a little abrasive. Like
Like a wine, almost like a wine.
and it doesn't last real long. But
It's a key. It's like a note in the falsetto, like in the falsetto transition range. There is a straight up note in the like right at when he makes his transition from a chest voice to falsetto that is fucking god awful. Like, you know, I wonder if he needs a like a teacher to pinpoint that and drill that out of him. Because yeah, that's for sure is abrasive, and I don't want him to change. And I mean, I would take that note if I had to in every track, if it meant that he had to change his voice to break that. But you can, because that transition note sometimes is rough, and you can hit it. You can. There are ways to train your voice to hit the pocket better.
No, and just honestly, that's me searching
for sure. Exactly. Yeah, a little itty bitty micro one. Yeah, for sure. And so let's go to the title track of the new album. There, All Animal. What do you think of that guy? You start on that.
Uh-oh.
Did D freeze? He did. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. Let's pause for station identification. I will play you All Animal while we wait. Let me restart that for you guys, sir. I'm gonna sharpen my teeth on every stone you throw. I'm gonna tear right through your skin until I'm breaking every bone. You changed me, now I'm angry. There's nothing human, nothing at all. There's nothing human about me now, 'cause you woke up All right, we're back. We're back.
We're back. Hello.
These computers shit to bed, so I played them all animal while we waited for you to come back.
Nice. Well, it's good to be back. I apologize for the inconvenience.
No inconvenience at all. I'm sure they enjoyed the song. I hope they did.
Good. I hope
write
so
in,
too.
write in the comments below if you did.
Yeah, please do.
Please do. Let's okay, so back to all animal. I dig on it. What did you think of it though? I'm gonna start with you.
This was not my favorite of the bunch from them.
Because of repetitiveness.
Probably repetitiveness and
I think there should have been one less chorus here, or if you're gonna do that many choruses, you needed to add a breakdown or something, because there was no depth to the track. It's verse chorus chorus. You know what I mean? Like little guitar bridge chorus. You know, like it's just the samesies, repetitive.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I lost my notes when my computer.
You lost them totally.
I lost. They gone.
That's why Google Docs, man. They're on the internet and they save.
And they're there forever.
They're there forever. That's where my notes are at. Google Docs. Google, if you'd like to support us, please contact conversations at Cabys at kblife.com.
Please do.
Please do. All right, so this was not your favorite because of repetitiveness. I agree. This is the title track to the album. It was all right, but yeah, I think there needs to be a breakdown or something here. There needs to be more substance if you're going to have that many choruses. And the chorus isn't as strong as their others, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I feel like some of the lyrical content isn't as
meaningful or impactful. Yeah.
As the other.
So would you maybe say that this is trying to be a commercial success song? Maybe this is a vanilla track that you're trying to get a hit out of? That'll appeal to the masses?
Or it could just be
just a vanilla track? Yeah. Hey, you can write them. It's all right. It happens to everybody.
Pretty much.
That's the way I feel about it. It's a vanilla track. But band overall, dig the fuck out of them.
Yes. This is somebody I'd like to hear a little more from.
For sure. And just, again, the key that he sings in and the pulls. I notate those pulls like it sounds like Starset Manifest. It sounds like Papa Roach Between Angels and Insects or Last Resort. These pulls, these influences that you're putting into your music is very good. Like, I dig it. I dig it quite a bit.
I do too. I enjoy it. It was a good find. I like it. And this one definitely much happier about.
Yeah, than the last, yes.
Faux show.
Okay, so let's move on to the next band. This is a band.
Next song?
It's a super group. This is an interesting fucking band, okay? And I'm not sure how much you know about these guys. This is a super group, a metalcore super group out of LA. They used to be called Devil You Know. They're now called Light the Torch. Their lead singer is Howard Jones. Formerly,
he is from Killswitch Engage.
Killswitch Engage, yes.
If I can say it properly.
He was Killswitch Engage's singer between the original singer, and then the original singer went into rehab or something. Let me look this up real quick so I don't fucking bastardize this. The lineup changed. Went into
rehab or he died. One of the two.
He didn't die because he came back. So that's the thing. Basically, I think he went into rehab. Is what I'm pretty sure what happened. Like, he had to get clean, had to deal with his family, had to do all this.
That's a pretty broad range. He either went into rehab or he died, man.
He didn't die. I know that for sure. Because Howard Jones was in Killswitch from 2004 to 2009. Did 3 albums with them. Killswitch, in the beginning, their first 2 albums or first couple albums were with the original singer. and the Jesse Leach, the original singer Jesse Leach, and then he got himself clean, fixed, wanted to come back in the band in like 2010, and they switched vocalists. They switched back because I mean, I guess I mean, obviously they were still friends with the guy that they started the band with, formed the relationship with, and there's no love lost. I mean, there's everybody thinks that they're like pissed off at each other. They're not. Um, they actually did a show together in, man, it was recent, like 20, was it 2019, 2018? It was very recent. um so they did a show where both singers of Killswitch Engage performed at that show, and it was
Nice.
Coachella or something like that. It was a big festival somewhere.
One of
um
the big ones.
Right. It was really cool. It was a really cool thing. So no love lost. And Home Dog starts, Howard Jones starts his next band, Light the Torch, formerly Devil You Know. And it sounds, I mean, obviously vocally, it sounds similar to Killswitch. And the, what would you say? Like, I wouldn't say that they're as heavy as Killswitch Engage. Um,
No.
like musically as a band,
Yeah,
they're not heavy.
on the band, yeah.
And I don't. I mean, I think he's saying that these are act to be perfectly honest with you. It's like I liked these albums by Killswitch Engage probably the best. Like the self-titled album was really good, really really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I probably like them the best out of. So I preferred probably his vocals over the current vocalist because I have listened to newer Killswitch songs, and I'm not a. They're not as good to me. They're good still because the band is really good. I mean, they write decent music, and the band as a whole is really really good. But
Yeah, those musicians are talented as fuck.
I think I think Light the Torch is like my new Killswitch Engage. I like these. This is a band I could definitely get behind.
Yeah, my thing is this dude's voice is super unique and super recognizable. So like,
Fuck
this,
yeah.
the first song that came on from these guys, I was like, man, I know that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I know that voice. What is this, right? And
Yeah.
the first one they sent you was The Great Divide,
Yep.
and great fucking track. Again, like you turn it, you're like turn it on. This is the one in the description is the official lyrical video from the record company, um, and it's like set in a cemetery. Like you feel like the Killswitch vibe, and you just feel like yeah, it's a Howard Jones song. So like it feels really good. I dig it. It's written well. The band is tight as fuck. This band is tight as
Mm-hmm.
fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Agreed.
why wouldn't you be? Because he did 3 albums and toured fucking his ass off for 8 years with a band. You know what I mean? So it was or 6 years with a band. So it's his experience shows here a lot. I feel like you know what I'm saying. And I
I
think
would say
the
so.
people
He's got lots of stuff to bring to the table
for sure.
for
And
this band.
I think the band like he cherry picked this band out too. Like it is a super group. Who was the other guys? The Devil You Know, Machine Head, right? Right.
Oh,
Uh, and he was the Machine Head guitarist Logan Matter, and I guess he did some guitar work for Gojira and Firefinger fucking Death Punch, which again makes total sense. Yeah. Oh, they started recording with him. He's not in the band. Who the fuck's in the band then? Drummer. So he's from Devolve. Okay, there we go. Francisco Artuziat. I'm totally doing it. Artuzato. Drummer. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I regardless, dig him very much.
yeah.
The first one, great song, and you notice it well. It's very distinguishable. Howard Jones' voice is very distinguishable in the first song.
Yes. Like I said, as soon as I heard him, I'm like, I know that guy. I've heard that many times before. Because yeah, I'm a not a I wouldn't say a fan of Killswitch Engage, but I like when their songs come on, I like listening to
And I
it.
believe like you're kind of with me in the same token. Like this vocalist was the better vocalist for you
For
because
sure, yes,
the songs you like are the ones with him being the vocalist for.
yes,
Um,
indeed. Um, so yeah, this one was good. I actually liked one of the next songs, or I don't know if this was in the list or not, but "Die Alone."
I do dig that one too. That's not in there, but I'll throw it in there. Why not? Um, I'll see if I can't find it here in one of these tracks. Um, the next one was "Calm Before the Storm." I throw that
That
in
one
there
was good too.
because it's a good solid rocker. It's not great by any stretch. Like it's not a fantastic song, but it's definitely a solid rocker and shows that they have the chops to make a full fledged album. That there are 3 really good singles on here so far. That's pretty damn good. But the one that is probably like one of my faves is definitely the Safety and Disbelief. Safety of Disbelief. That song is fucking dope. It's interesting. Like just use the excuse me to just use the phrasing "safety of disbelief" as your hook and make it as sick as fuck as that track is. Really, I mean it's real good. What did you think of that one?
That one I don't. I lost all my notes, man. I had some shit written down about it, but I've already forgotten it. Um, that one was a good one too. I mean, all the songs by that we heard by these guys were definitely solid tracks. Um, my favorite of the bunch is definitely um, the "Die Alone," the one I found here. That was my favorite. Like that's a really good one.
Awesome, cool. Well, yeah, I'll definitely throw that one in the description. I didn't get a chance to listen to that one so all the way, so I'm not gonna talk on that.
But the "Calm Before the Storm" was also, in my opinion, is pretty decent as well.
Pretty good, yeah.
I can't input too much on the other one though, the "Safety and Disbelief," because I'm not recalling it off the top of my head. My apologies.
Quite all right. I can maybe we'll play a few bars. Let's just play a few of this one, and
Well,
I'll share it
unless you
with you
want to
real quick.
change. Okay, perfect.
I can never be all that you want from me.
Oh yeah.
And I am broken, I will fail you constantly.
And then right in.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Sorry about the audio there, folks. Um,
No, that's perfect. I remember now. Yes. So yeah, this was a good song as well. That good lyrics and definitely good, just a good solid. Again, another solid track.
for sure, agreed on it. And I overall, I think I kind of summed it up earlier, but I think this is my version, probably my best version of Kill Switch.
There you go.
Like I dig this a lot. Now we were gonna get maybe some hate for that one, but so what? Kill Switch purists are probably gonna not like the fact that I said that, but so sorry.
Yeah, there's some in our audience who may not even know who Killswitch is,
True.
but I would think there is. So
Kill Switch is on the list. Don't worry. If you don't know who they are, then you will soon.
yep.
Let's move on to the last band. The band that I'm probably the most excited about. Um,
Agreed.
I tend to save the best for last in these if you haven't gotten the message on that one, folks. But they're really freaking good. They're called Fire from the Gods. They were formed in 2010 out of Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
No
Yeah.
European bands. No European bands this time, guys. I'm sorry for anybody who watches in Europe. I will do better next time. That's all I can say.
Keeping it local. You know, support your local band.
I'm a
Local
filthy
bands.
American.
In this case,
Austin, Texas.
yes.
So it consists of vocalist AJ Channer, guitarist Drew Rocker and Jameson Teat, bassist Bonner Baker and drummer Richard Winketter. AJ Channer is a great vocalist. Um, spits well. There's been some interesting. They've really come on the scene with the last, like basically this last album, American Sun. They did some work. Had an album come out in 2017. Looks like maybe an EP. Didn't really chart at all, and another one in 2016 that didn't look like it really charted at all. But they've really come on and got several really good tracks as of right now, and are like they're going to be an up and comer. Like, watch fucking out for this band. This will be a band that is going to do some shit for sure. I would call them heavy metal. I would call them. Yeah, I guess I'd call them heavy metal. If you're gonna call Limp Bizkit or something like that heavy metal, yeah, I'd call them that. They're not. They're not like Limp Bizkit in the fashion. In certain fashions, but they're like rap rock. I feel like they're. I get, dude. I'm gonna throw it out there right from the jump, and I probably shouldn't. I probably should wait on this one, but I'm gonna throw it out there right from the jump. They remind me a lot of 311.
Oh wow. Wow. I wasn't going in that direction.
With or a Rage Against the Machine.
That's more the direction I was kind of going. Like,
but I think he spits more. But it's a positive vibe though.
Yeah, lighter version of Rage.
Let's continue this. Let's book in this, because that's a tease for the conversation that's going to happen after we talk about all three of these songs. Because let's book in that. First track's American Sun, with a U, not an O. Fuck. D.
Yeah, that's a great track. We got to listen to that a couple times right before the show, and that one is a definite good one. That one has some real meaningful lyrics. It's a kind of a protest stand up, you know.
I mean, save the planet, and also stop discriminating. We all are one. Very unification message. Tear down the walls. That kind of a. Or not. Tear down the walls is not the right verbiage, because tear down the walls is actually a lyric in another track. But just very come together. Yeah. Stop. Stop with the hate, basically. Stop hate. It's
a good message, and it's a good, definitely like a fucking jam and rock song for sure.
Yeah, the fucking riff is sick. That hook riff, right, to lead in from the pre-chorus to the fucking chorus, is fucking sick. That is fucking sick. Now, there's a couple things. The band, like fucking straight up the band. This is a fucking band, y'all. They play tight as shit. You can't
tight as a drum.
You can't fucking have this jazzy, and it's jazz. Sorry, that's what it is. These are bass or blues. I mean, I would throw R&B and jazz into this more than I would go blues, just because of the positive message and the potential for the messagey tone to it, and the way the riffs are constructed. It's not 12-bar blues. It's more staccato jazz. You know what I mean? Like it feels a little different, but it's got that same technique and that same quality, and it draws from. They're just so fucking good. Like, you can tell that these guys have been playing together for a while, and the band as a whole is fucking good, really good.
Well, what's crazy is that this band used to have a whole different lineup of musicians.
It had a whole different lineup of fucking. The lead singer changed out in 2015. Everybody changed.
Everybody changed. The only two people that stuck with it were Drew Walker and Bonner Baker.
So a guitar player and a bass
section. The rhythm section.
Lead guitar and the bass guitar.
No, that was drummer and
No,
Oh, you're right. I'm
yeah,
sorry. You're
lead
right.
guitar and bass guitar. So fucking even rhythm section changed.
Hey,
Like
never mind.
that's
I
cray,
stand
dude.
corrected. I misread that.
So that's two dudes who are like fucking homies who just said fuck you guys, and I find better people, basically.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't even call it a band, and like I'm saying, the band starts in 2016, 2015, basically when
Right.
everybody else came
Right.
out.
Yeah, because they don't really have any documented.
5 years
least-
is or 4 years of tight playing together. I would hope that it looks like from the video of American Sun that they've grinded it out in the local scene for quite a while and in the club scene. So, like that's where the tightness comes from.
Oh, here we go. They do actually have 2 early EPs, one in 2010 and one in 2012.
Yeah. Sleeping with Anchors and Mirrors and Sweet Lasting Revenge. So you could figure out what the other Fire from the Gods band sounds like, but this one
Yeah.
sounds really good. I dig on this one. And American Sun is a fire fucking track. Chorus is bomb as shit.
Yeah, that was a great one. And then
Victory is the next.
that's the one I won't stop until I taste victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. Again, I like the style. I like the style of this band, and that's something you don't hear me talk about because I don't talk about a lot of bands' style.
There
And
is
I don't mean their
a
appearance.
Sublime style in here too. Like the horn section and kind of some of the other stuff that they add in here is sublimey too. Like there's a lot here. And the Sublime comes back to the jazz. I mean, those jazz influences in ska. So you're like it kind of fits, you know what I mean? It's fucking interesting. This band is fucking interesting as shit.
Yeah.
And with this song and the next in a really good way. Yeah, I agree. In a really good way. And with over the next couple songs, you could say for American Sun, let's take it back. If you have a gripe, it is that it's repetitive because it says the chorus multiple times. Mm-hmm. So does Victory. So does the other songs. But when you spit as many lyrics as he does for that long, it's hard to come up with it. It's like you're writing on 7 sheets of paper for fucking 3 verses. You know what I mean? It's like it's a lot of lyrics. The word count on those 2 verses was fucking higher than like 3 other rock songs. Full word counts. You know what I mean? It's just what I think they misstepped a little bit with on that one would have been. So it goes chorus. They give you the pre-chorus, chorus, verse, and then go right in to a pre-chorus, chorus, and then right out of it back into that second verse. I feel like at the end of the first verse, there should have been an instrumental breakdown of some kind, a bridge that they put in from verse to chorus to give a 15-second bridge, 10-second bridge, something with the horn that's really cool and unique. Pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, another little bridge, right? And there needs to be a bridge maybe out of as well of the chorus. That way you can nix one of the choruses on the back end so you don't feel like you're getting beat over the head with the same fucking shit.
Yeah. Chop it up and break it up a little bit.
Just add a little bit more instrumental because these guys are so fucking good. Let's showcase that. You know what I mean? You don't have to fucking spit at me for fucking a minute and 55 seconds. Like, he doesn't stop spitting shit for like 2 straight minutes, and then it's the chorus for another minute and a half. And it's like, damn, okay, well, if you would have broken some of that up in between the two and not just gone so hard so long, the message would have still been there. I think your fucking aggressiveness still would have been there. I think everything still would have been there, but you would have, the taste in thine mouth would be a little better. You know what I mean?
That all of those things what you said is that's what she said.
Fair enough. All right, on to Victory. I think it shows his range. That song, Victory in particular, shows his range. I think Trust does too a little bit, but Victory in particular shows his range. And the next one, Trust, is the message and the fucking range on that song is great. The message is free thought, basically. Like, are you gonna touch Trust a Hypocrite? Like, it's it's a good track.
Yeah, absolutely. All these songs are well written. Lyrically, he's got strong game, and if he keeps it up, they're gonna, like you said, kind of keep your eyes out for these guys because they're probably gonna
Well, right
hopefully break
now,
the
the fucking track that everybody's on is Right Now. The track that everybody's on right now is Right Now. And I think that one shows the band as well. The message on it is great as well. Like, it's Right Now is about tear down the walls. It's about unification. It's about saving the planet. It's about the things we can do to, and we don't have time. We need to do it right now. We need to fix this shit because the fucking world's burning, and it's very poignant at this particular moment with Australia. Thankfully, it fucking rained last weekend, so they fucking got a respite. But there's fucking fires still going on. Like,
miles and miles of that fucking continent is
1 point
burnt to a
no
crisp.
5 million animals died.
Yeah. They said that they called something like a toxic extinction on the koala society or
I would
quality.
imagine, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I don't even know. I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. The jury's still out on everything and what's really lost. How many kangaroo? Like, what's the kangaroo population going to be like? What is any of that? That is such a unique biosphere that we don't have anywhere fucking else, and it's fucking getting lost, and that sucks. Really sucks. So donate to fucking firefighting relief in the Aussies. We love you guys.
For sure. And check out one of the, I don't know, probably last 10 or 12 Joe Rogan Experience episodes. They were talking about koalas on there in relation to the Australian brush fires. And they were talking about how there is this like cancer that koalas have that is ravenous right now that's actually contagious. They haven't figured out why or how it's contagious, but it is fucking contagious within the koala species.
Jesus, okay.
And it's been killing them, and in combination with what's been happening with the brush fires, they're literally worried about koalas, the indigenous koalas, being extinct.
That's fucking insanity. It's insanity. Well, let's bring it up. Let's bring it back up from the downer.
Sorry.
Fire from the gods. We need more from them. But yes, any donations you could do to the firefighting relief is cool. Apparently, there's some chick on Instagram that will send you a nude pic if you DM her a receipt of a $10 or more donation to firefighter relief. Ozzy Man was talking about it. Yep. It was great. So do what you can. Do some stuff.
Enjoy yourself.
Let's do a little housekeeping. I think this next Wednesday's episode is going to be a tech talk. I think we're going to do a CES 2020 wrap up. CES just got wrapped up. I think it's wrapping up this weekend, something like that. And the coolest shit we saw at CES. The Sunday after that is going to be a What the Decade.
Yeah, get excited, folks. Get excited.
I haven't told D yet, but it's I want to do 1970s.
Oh, he just told me, folks. 1970s.
Just told you. I haven't told D yet, but I just told him right there. 1970s. That's the What the Decade. It is the 70s, folks. So get excited for that. That's next Sunday. The Wednesday after that is probably going to be the question. Want to do Tesla as the second part of our Elon Musk triple header question episodes. Triple. Burr. It's going to be Tesla and the Boring Company. Well, both of those because they're kind of together in some ways. So look out for that. And then after that, the Sunday. So not next Sunday. Next Sunday is What the Decade. The Sunday after that is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh yeah, baby!
Get excited, folks.
I think I mentioned this like two episodes ago, but just a little teaser. John Frusciante is back in the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He is the original guitarist. In
my opinion, the best lead guitarist. But that's what we're. the crazy shit that him and Flea can put together.
Oh, absolutely.
And then
They are
Anthony
the heart and
Kiedis
soul
just,
of the
and then
band.
Anthony Kiedis just, because Chad Smith is great, like on drums, but he's just, he just like, oh, okay, cool. Flea, give me what am I in? What tempo am I in? And I'll make it up. Just play it and I'll make it up.
Right.
And
The
then
man can
Anthony
play.
Kiedis is just crazy.
Yeah. They're one of my faves.
So yeah, get
But
psyched
yeah,
for that shit, and then we'll do another expansion pack live the Wednesday after. So next Wednesday is um, Tech Talk, CES. Then the Wednesday after that, Question, Tesla, Boring Company. Then the Wednesday after that, we're gonna do another expansion pack live. So get hyped for all the content. It's a new year, new you, new us. KB, Conversations with KBs.
indeed. Happy New Year again. This is our first full week in conclusion here in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy yourselves. Is that a wrap, my friend?
Yeah, enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. As always, we love you guys. Take care of each other out there. It's a fucked up world right now, yo. Take care of each other
Yeah.
out there. Be positive. We need some
You can make it
positivity.
better.
For sure. Deuces.